Call the meeting to order.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Morning, everyone. This is the regular scheduled Board of Public and Safety meeting for Wednesday, January 7th. You get a roll call members, please.
Mary Land,
Here.
Betsy Barnes,
Here.
Bob Clemens,
Here.
Jim Crook, and Billy Gomez. For president.
Form. Bill's on Zoom.
Yeah, okay. Got it.
First on the agenda is the approval of the minutes of the prior meeting, which was held on Wednesday, December 17th. So moved. Motion to approve the minutes. We have a second. Second. Any further discussion on the motion? Hearing none, all in favor signify with an aye.
Aye.
Aye. Sorry about that, guys.
All good. Opposed? Motion passes. Additional new items, we do have one. I asked the board to add this as number 4. It's for a professional services agreement for 2026 with FSG. If I could add that as number 4 on the agenda for today. So moved. We have a motion to approve the add-on. We have a second.
Second.
And a second. Further discussion on the motion? Hearing none, all in favor signify with an aye.
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 Opposed? Motion passes. Okay, jumping down, number 1 under old and deferred business, utility updates. Al, morning. Morning.
Not much activity over the Christmas and New Year's holiday. Our water project phase 4 change order work is complete, so we'll determine our financial position, reallocate funds, and move forward with that project finally being completed. Our new water supply line, the 24-inch, bid openings next week. So things are looking promising. We have 16 contractors holding plans and specs, so we do expect to receive competitive bids, and I'll report back on the outcome of those bids at the next meeting. Our lead service line replacement project, the active project, not much work was done over the holidays. We did add in the additional locate work so we could spend down remaining funds within that grant, and I'll update you on status at the next meeting as far as where we stand from a financial standpoint. We do have one disbursement request. It's for engineering invoices, SRF disbursement number 18 for December 2025. The invoice amount and disbursement request form request is in the amount of $27,183. So request the board's permission for the mayor to execute that SRF disbursement 18 in the amount of $27,183.
Okay, thank you, Al. We'll bring disbursement number 18 request back to the board then. Mayor. Motion to approve the disbursement. We have a second. And a second. Any further discussion on the motion? Hearing none, all in favor signify with an aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes.
Thank you. Our 2026 project, the fieldwork plan has been assembled, and we're looking to initiate that here in January. So I'll update you on progress as we move forward. As you're aware, our next project is heavily weighted with respect to fieldwork, so we can go through the lead service line inventory, quantify quantities of identified lead service lines, and pare down our inventory. The downtown interceptor, we do have 3 SRF disbursements. This project was funded through a combination of wastewater and water utilities. So SRF disbursement number 5 to the contractor Atlas for the sewer portion of the work is in the amount of $682,000. $907.62, with a corresponding payment to retainage in the amount of $35,942.51. Like to request the board's approval for the mayor to execute that disbursement form.
Thank you, Al. And we'll bring this one back to the board for, is that disbursement number 5?
Number
Is
5.
that gonna be both of them combined or just one?
Both combined.
Both combined. I so move, Mayor, on that as presented.
We have a motion to approve disbursement number 5. We have a second
A second.
and a second. Any further discussion on the motion? Hearing none, all in favor signify with
Aye.
aye. Opposed? Motion passes.
Okay. The next one is for the construction portion on the water component of the project. It's SRF disbursement 17. Again, the payment is to Atlas. It's on out of the water utility loan. It's in the amount of $50,435.54 to contractor and $2,654.50 to the retainage fund. So I'm requesting your permission for the mayor to sign SRF disbursement number 17 from the water portion.
Thank you, Al. Then we'll also bring this one back to the board, disbursement number 17.
So move, Mayor, as presented.
Motion to approve the disbursement. We have a second.
Did we skip one there, man?
I was going to get to that.
Oh, okay, all right, there, yes, all right.
Good catch. So that was a second. Any further discussion on the motion? Hearing none, all in favor signify with aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes.
The last one is for the engineering and RPR services associated with the project. That's SRF disbursement number 16. That is from the wastewater loan. It's in the amount of $344,388. So request the board's permission for the mayor to execute SRF disbursement number 16.
Number 6. Okay. We'll bring this in board, back to the board, I'm sorry, disbursement number 16.
So move, Mayor, as presented.
A motion to approve, we have a second
Second.
and a second. Any further discussion on the motion? Hearing none, all in favor signify with an aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Passes.
To give you an update on the Interceptor project, we are performing a bore under Main Street from the treatment plant to Lewis Street. They reached within 100 foot of the end of outside of Main Street to Lewis, and they ran into an obstruction. We've determined it was a casing pipe, an old casing pipe. And so we're working out a remedy to address that obstruction. And I'll update you once we have that remedy in hand.
So is that casing pipe, is that used for anything or is it just?
We think it's holding 2 force main. So the White Hawk pump station has 2 force main that come to the treatment plant. The 2 force main were identified on each side of the road to be 7 foot deep. The bore is 20 foot deep, and they ran into the casing. So we're having them excavate on the west side of the road to expose the mouth of the casing pipe so we can determine what it is and then identify a remedy.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Al, would that be a change order for that project?
It depends. We've incorporated a $1 million allowance within the contract for city-owned utility relocates because the city utilities are so old. We have some information that's good, some information that's not so good on what's in the ground. So we're looking to allocate that towards the allowance. We'll just have to determine how much it costs.
Is that going to be a delay for a while?
There is, we're coordinating with the contractor to proceed at different locations so that we can mitigate impact on schedule.
Thanks, Al. Thanks,
Sure.
Mayor.
Okay, any questions on your Interceptor project?
Nope.
Bye. Unfortunately, with this type of a project, with all the existing utilities underground, this is probably going to be commonplace over the next year and a half. So we'll manage it and update you accordingly. Our Southeast wastewater treatment plant design, that project's out to bid. Bid opening is anticipated February 3rd. We're continuing to answer contractor questions and update the bid documents through addenda as necessary. So we'll keep you updated once we receive bids and analyze that, provide engineers recommendation. I'll present that to you. Collection system improvements. Again, that's the last phase of our project, the lift stations and force mains and the interceptor. And we're still progressing with finalizing the design. Once that's finalized, we'll make requests to go out to bid, and we look to award and start that project in the summer of 2026. Any questions on your utilities?
Nope. Thank you, Al. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Okay, number one under new business, request approval to submit a notice to bidders for Edgewater Stormwater Project. Greg?
Thank you, Mayor. The Edgewater Stormwater Project is a project that we submitted to the Little County Commission. They approved it previously for the design, engineering, and bidding services. We've completed that portion. We've got a favorable recommendation from their advisory board to the full commission on the 21st. So we're looking to put the notice out to bidders. We'll run it for 30 days twice, and we'll present those back at the February 4th Board of Works meeting.
And then do we take that amount or the awarded and then present that back to the Little Cal?
We're presenting just an 80-20 split, the same split that we've done on other projects with them. So at this time, we didn't want to publicly put out the engineer's estimate, let the bids come back.
Right.
Request 80-20, and if we get approval, then we'll proceed forward with action from this board.
Okay, thank you, Greg. Okay, we'll bring this to the board for action. So questions of Greg? Motion to approve the request. Do we have a second? Second. Any further discussion on the motion? Hearing none, all in favor signify with an eye.
Aye.
Opposed? Passes. Thanks, Greg. Number two, request approval to release maintenance bond for Regency Fairways Phase 1. Doug?
Thank you, Mayor. Asking the board to approve the release of a maintenance bond for Regency Fairways Phase 1 in the amount of $376,175.25. They have met their requirements, the bond can be released.
Okay, thank you, Doug. Bring this to the board then for questions or action.
So moved.
Second. Motion and a second to approve the release. Any further discussion on the motion? Hearing none, all in favor signify with an eye.
Aye.
Opposed? Passes. And number three, request approval to release maintenance bond for Regency Fairways Phase 2.
Thank you, Mayor. I'm once again asking the board's approval to release the maintenance bond for Regency Phase 2 in the amount of $136,560.37. Once again, they've met all the requirements and they're ready to release the bond.
Thank you, Doug. And this one to the board then,
So moved, Mayor.
a motion to approve the release in a second. Any further discussion on the motion? Hearing none, all in favor signify with an eye.
Aye.
Opposed? Passes. Thanks, Doug.
Thank you, Mayor.
Number four is our add-on. We received the renewal basically for FSG's services for 2026. The amounts that you have in here are the same from 2025, so there's no increase. Turn it over to Alex for legal review.
Yeah, Mayor, I did review that agreement. It's along the same lines as what we've had with FSG in the past. The rates that are indicated therein are within industry standard, and I would recommend approval on it.
So we'll bring this then to the board for questions or action.
As presented, I don't see anything wrong with it because the counselor said it.
No, they are well worth the money. Then we have a motion to approve. We have a second.
A second.
And a second. Any further discussion on the motion? Hearing none, all in favor signify with an eye.
Aye.
Opposed? Passes. Board have any miscellaneous?
Unless you do.
I do not today. Our next regular meeting will be Wednesday, January 21st at 11 a.m. And we need a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Motion for adjournment, second? Second, any further discussion? None, all in favor signify with an eye.
Aye.
Opposed?